Hello, fellow witches and wizards. My name is Phoenix Jenny, and welcome back to Let's Play Nancy Drew Worst to Best Marathon. And I know what you're thinking. What? C tier? Midnight in Salem? You like Midnight in Salem more than Message in a Haunted Mansion? Yep. This is probably my most controversial choice. I hope that the stream runs okay, because I do know that this game is notoriously difficult to run. Yeah. Welcome to my playthrough of Midnight in Salem, and yes, I do like this game. I know there's a lot of Nancy Drew fans that don't like it, and they have legitimate reason not to like it. But I do, and I will explain. First of all, if you're new to the series, hello, welcome. I have made a tier list of all the Nancy Drew games, but I have not disclosed it ahead of time. So, so you don't know what the order of the games are. You don't know what the next stream is going to be. So it's a surprise. We are currently in C tier, and C tier is for good games. In my opinion, it's not great games and not bad games, just good games. Very middle of the road, leaning more towards the positive end. But yeah, Midnight in Salem is, how do I explain this? There are legitimate problems, some serious problems with this game. Okay, I am not denying that. I am acknowledging that fully and completely. All right. When I first got this game and I first started to play it, I was very angry. I was very upset. I got this game for Christmas. I think it was Christmas, and because it came out that November, didn't it? And it, like, I didn't expect it to be anything like the previous Nancy Drew games. I knew that going in. I knew it going in that it wasn't going to be anything like that, so my hopes weren't very high. But the problem is I couldn't even play the game when I first got it. I loaded it up on my terribly old all-in-one PC, and it would not load. It would not load, and when it finally loaded, it stuttered so much it was unplayable. And I was so angry that I messaged I messaged Turneractive on their, I don't know, customer service line. And I, told them that Nancy Drew games should not be so, I don't know, bogged down that you can't play it, that you can't run it on a basic computer. And I was very upset that I waited so long, because we waited so long for this game and I couldn't even play it. But then I went to my dad and told him that my computer wouldn't run it, so he had me play it on his gaming PC, his gaming laptop. And it worked perfectly fine on that one. So, well, perfectly fine. I don't know about perfectly fine. It worked. It functioned enough to play it. So, on all the low settings. So, currently I have it all on low settings. So, yeah. That is probably the worst thing about this game is you can't play it on a normal computer. My computer here was made to do this. My computer is made to stream. It's made to play bigger, denser games. But your average Nancy Drew player is not a gamer. Your average Nancy Drew player isn't going to have a PC that plays a AAA game. Not to say that this is a AAA game. It's not. But that, I think, is the number one issue. Is that the processing speed required for this game. It's not because it's a super beefy game. It's because it wasn't made very well. It just wasn't coded very well. It's not performance driven. It's very much slapped together because we just got to get this game out before we just completely give up. We all know that this game was rushed out because we were coming up to year 4, almost to year 5, and the game still wasn't out, and we were very much accustomed to 2 Nancy Drew games a year at that point, so they really just, scrapped the whole team, had to get a new engine and new staff, new everything. So that's why it looks the way that it does, and that's why it runs the way that it does. And as angry as everybody was about that, what people don't know is the Nancy Drew games weren't making money. The point-and-click genre was very much going out of style, which makes me very sad, because point-and-click is my favorite game type of all time. And hopefully it's making a comeback as well. I really think it deserves better. I think, yeah. Anyway, but what people don't realize is that the Nancy Drew games weren't making money. As popular as they were barely keeping their head above water. The only reason why we had so many Nancy Drew games was because there was a generous benefactor giving Her Interactive, just throwing money at Her Interactive because they wanted them to make games, but that money dried up. And the games weren't making enough money to compensate for the lack of funds, so they had to go in a completely different direction, or they would have to disband altogether. So I'm not that angry. I know that people are angry, and I'm not saying they don't have a right to be angry, but I understand it, and I'm not upset anymore. Okay, so that being said, I am going to talk about the bad things about this game. We're just going to get it all out there right at the beginning, because there are some serious issues with this game. Number one, it's not playable for half, if not more, of the fan base, because most people who play Nancy Drew games are not, gamers. They're girls. I mean, there's a lot of guys that play it too, but it's mostly, moms playing with their daughters on a cheap laptop. They think that, playing Sudoku on their iPad is gaming, that sort of thing. So most Nancy Drew fans can't actually play the game. That's number one, and I think that's the worst offense. Number two, it would be forgivable, the processing speed, if the graphics were actually good, and they're not. The graphics are terrible. The character designs are awful. The animations are worse. The animations are nauseating. Yeah, it's not a pretty game at all whatsoever. And I know that that's something we're used to. But yeah, no, the graphics are really terrible. Yeah, they were just figuring out Unity, okay? It's something that they've had to, navigate, and are still navigating. It's not like the old Nancy Drew games at all. And it's, I think what upsets most people about this game is the lack of puzzles, and the puzzles it does have are awful. They are. I don't think there's a single puzzle in this game that's good. No, there is one, in my opinion. There is one. But I think most people agree that all the puzzles in this game, even though there's a lack of puzzles, the puzzles they do have are pretty terrible. They are. It's true. Okay? Bad character design, bad graphics, bad performance issues in general, and bad puzzles. Straight up. That is true. However, I have to tell you, I had an absolute blast playing this game when I played it for the first time. I fell in love with it. I did. because if there's, and I think I've said this a few times, and I will continue to say this, the two most important things in a Nancy Drew game for me is story and atmosphere. And this game nails it. If you are interested in that cozy fall vibe, this game has it perfectly. It's a cozy Halloween game, all right? That vibe works. I do not like pumpkin spice lattes, but playing this game makes me want a pumpkin spice latte. It's really got that fall vibe perfect. How many times have I been at work thinking, oh, you know what I could really go for? Some Midnight Salem. Dead serious. I'm probably the only person who's ever thought that ever, but it's true. It's spooky. It's scary. This game is legitimately scary to me. Like Shadow at the Water's Edge scary. This game legitimately scared me. And I love the spooky Nancy Drew games. Those ones are my favorite. And then the story. I was gripped. I was into it. I played like 13 hours almost straight. Like, I played like 6 hours, went to bed, and then woke up and then played the rest of it. I had to know how it ended. I had to know who the culprit was. I had to know what was happening because I was so into it. The story was that good. So, that being said, like, that's the reason why this game is in C tier is because the story is so good. And the atmosphere is so good that it's A tier. However, the issues of bad puzzles, bad game design, bad performance kicks it out of A tier and B tier. And would make it, if you just look at that stuff, would make it F tier for sure. And so the compromise would be C tier. The things that this game does well, it knocks out of the park. But the stuff that's bad about the game are really bad. So there's like two extremes in one game. And so C just makes sense. But that being said, I'm not going to be critical of this game, and I'm not going to be tolerant of excessive criticism in the comments. Although I don't really expect it. But you know, we're here to have a good time. We're not here to poop all over the game, okay? That's why we're talking about the bad stuff about it, you know, right out the gate. I might say one or two things as we go through it, but all in all, we're gonna have a positive experience because this game, despite its flaws, is still really fun, at least to me. Alright, so grab your tea. This game is a much longer game, so I think I'm going to play it in 3 parts, and I'm only going to play for about 2 hours tonight, so we'll see how that goes. Let's see how far we get, and hopefully I can finish it in 3 streams. But yeah, let's get started. And I honestly, I don't even know what the difference is. I don't think it really matters. Oh, and Deirdre Shannon's in this game.
Dear Ned, Austria has been wonderful so far. Dad called. He wants me to get an old relic while I'm here, the Book of Apologies, which dates back to the 17th century witch trials in Salem. I'll be going to Mosam Castle to retrieve it before I head back to the States. It's said to be haunted, so I'm expecting some good scares and mysteries.
Yes.
Ever yours, Nancy.
The music is great. This music is great.
Feels like ages since I was on my last adventure.
Because it was.
So, are you coming in?
That's all right, Miss Drew. I prefer to stay out here.
Why? It's so warm and inviting in here.
Yeah, it's a little bright in here, actually.
Yes, I'm glad you're enjoying yourself.
I feel like it's normally
All of Judge Sewell's effects are
darker.
there, just as your father requested. Although I will tell you, as I told him, the desk is locked, and I don't have the key. But I will gladly stay and answer any questions you have from the other side of this door.
What? Why is...
I recommend opening the window for some light. There's no electricity here. Well, in that room at least.
Uh-huh. Click to move. Oh, I forgot to talk about that. Okay, another huge criticism of this game. The navigation sucks. The navigation is absolute garbage. This Google Maps nonsense.
Ah, much better. What a wonderful view.
I have the graphics all the way down. Oh my gosh, this is nonsense. Click on the screen's edges to turn. Yep. Let me see if I can put the shadows back on. Hard, soft, off. Let me see what that looks like. Okay. There we go, that's better. Because it doesn't look spooky enough without shadows, so... Alrighty. Cool. Find Book of Apologies. So, I'm a huge history nerd, and one of my favorite things to learn about is the witch trials. I think I'm more interested in the English ones, but I still find the American ones fascinating.
Malleus Maleficarum. The Hammer of Witches itself.
Wait, why is that
Gives me
here?
chills knowing what it did.
Yes, indeed. A how-to guide for hammering out witchcraft. It was written in 1487 by a man whose name I won't even bother to mention because he used bunk science to send hundreds, if not thousands, of people to their deaths.
Yeah, this one contributed to the English, the witch burnings. Yeah, it's basically the manual on how to torture. How to torture people suspected of witchcraft to prove that they're practicing witchcraft, even though there's no way to prove you're innocent. There's no way out of it.
There really isn't much here.
Yeah, no.
Yes, Judge Sewell was a Puritan.
Yes.
They believed they should only have purposeful or utilitarian possessions, very little value outside their stated use.
My ancestors were Puritans. I come from a long line of
Oh, great.
New
Now,
Englanders.
That room used to be a prison cell. Mosam Castle was the site of the most famous and violent witch trials in Austrian history. The Salzburg witch trials predate the Salem witch trials by 17 years, actually. After the incidents in Salem, Judge Sewell willed his personal effects to be preserved by whichever museum would have them. And since we are the premier historical reference on witch trials, it ended up here.
So, you've seen his Book of Apologies.
The book written by Judge Sewell? Oh, no. I've never actually been in that room.
You mind if I ask why? Is there something scarier in here than creaky floors?
Well, let's just say that ghosts exist in this castle. And if they do exist, they definitely haunt that room.
Ghost? Can't say I've ever seen one. But they are non-corporeal by definition.
Okay. All the thoughts in my head, and I'm having trouble piecing them all together.
Judge Sewell was a pious man.
Yes, he was.
He believed in the healing powers of the good book. Of course, the Bible was also used to justify executing people.
Depends on who's reading it. It's
often misinterpreted.
Give ear to my prayer, O God. And hide not yourself from my plea for mercy. Sounds like a man full of regret.
Yeah. Psalm 55:1. Yeah. I like that this game, really, like, you would expect it to be, either preachy or disrespectful, one way or the other. But I don't find that with this game. I think that they treat the situation fairly. I think they treat the subject fairly. The witch trials were an awful thing. And it's an awful thing and should be treated with delicacy. But at the same time, that doesn't mean that. How do I put this? Christianity was abused treacherously against these individuals, not just women, but men and children as well. It was used terribly and incorrectly. But that doesn't mean that all Christianity is bad, is what I'm getting at. Like, they still respect the religion without disrespecting the abuse of it, if that makes sense. They treat both sides fairly, is what I'm trying to say. Oh, actually, I wanted to read that. Give ear to my prayer, O God, and hide not yourself from my plea for mercy. Give ear to my prayer, O God, and hide not yourself from my plea. Oh, he just says, oh, no. Okay. Yeah.
Is this Judge Sewell's desk?
It is.
Ah, yes. That desk is where he spent most of his time working when he wasn't in court. Custom made. If the Book of Apologies does exist, he would have written it at that desk.
And what's inside this alleged book?
Your father didn't tell you? It was a ledger containing all the names of the accused witches from the Salem witch trials. Judge Sewell had doubts about his convictions, and he wrote the book as a means to make amends.
Allegedly.
Yes.
Yeah, and that's very important. And I don't think there's anything else we can look at.
Chest. But it won't open.
I don't think we can...
But that's not really important right now.
Right, exactly.
I found a letter. It's addressed to Abigail.
Claudia! So good to see you.
I have been racked with guilt as my fervency of spirit was too great to determine a conviction just. He asks for her forgiveness and for God's.
He's racked with guilt. His light to bathe my conscience clean. No. No. Yeah. He was very guilty and tried to make amends. Good for him.
What does this mean? Locked.
Yeah, that's the light that he's referring to. Homemade burgers and fries. Wow. You're not really that late. I've only been streaming for 30 minutes, and I've only just started playing the game. Oh, there it is. I knew there was something. Oh my gosh. I can't. Oh. No. Click on the item to interact. Yeah, I did that. And now I'm trying to Oh, I see what they mean. Cool.
What a clever desk. It even comes
I see we're doing conversations in Salem today. Yeah, that's something I forgot to mention too. This game is very dialogue heavy, which is why I like it. I don't play Nancy Drew Nancy Drew games for the puzzles. I don't. I prefer the character story and atmosphere, so that's why I really like this game. But I do get people who aren't into that they would be frustrated with the lack of gameplay, and it's pretty much an interactive novel.
Easy.
That puzzle's not too bad.
I found it. It's here.
What? Really? Amazing!
It's locked behind some sort of cage, though. The lock says...
It makes for a good video, though. Yeah.
W. Any ideas?
AW? No. But I have some tools in the shop that might be able to cut it free. In my shop. I'll go. Meet me there.
Where is that? Hey, wait for me.
Wait, was I supposed to back out?
The Book of Apologies.
Yeah, Nancy, you should grab it. But no, we're just gonna leave it there. We're just gonna leave that there, you know.
Nancy! This way!
Where is that? Dr. Hurst?
It's our bestie!
It's Deirdre Shannon.
Deirdre, can I call you back? I'm in the middle of...
Listen, I know we haven't exactly been besties in the past, but I'm in the middle of something big, and
Deirdre, I have to call you back.
Wait, don't hang up on me!
Elizabeth? Elizabeth!
How did he...
Hey, what are you doing?
That's fine. He came through the window, I guess.
What?
That's how he's gonna
Look,
leave, so...
They took the book.
Uh-huh. Love Deirdre. Deirdre's the best!
Stop! Stop running!
Deirdre might be my favorite character. Certainly in this game. It's hard to run in Google Maps mode.
Gotta move slowly.
Yeah, stop talking, Nancy.
Come on. No!
A sassy queen, she sure is. A nice blend of both, yeah. I do think that a Nancy Drew game is best with good puzzles, but having no puzzles is better than having bad puzzles, in my opinion.
Gotta figure out which way they went. Must be a clue here.
Though, as I said earlier, the puzzles this game does have are pretty terrible. First class. Whoa, cool. From Boston, huh?
A ticket to Boston. This canister looks to have been used as a homemade smoke bomb.
And a key. Cool, great. I don't.
A-W. Same as the desk.
Mm-hmm. Dee Dee.
Yes, Deirdre. What is it?
You know where I am right now? Salem.
Salem? As in, witch trial
Conversations in
Salem?
Salem. That's
Come on,
hilarious.
Drew. My cousin has... Well, she's gotten into some trouble here, and I thought I could help her out. But it turns out this situation is much more complicated than I anticipated. So now, I'm calling you to ask for some... guidance.
You want my help?
Ugh, yes, don't make this more painful. I could use your professional opinion, okay?
Well, it's so happens
Yeah,
that the
yeah,
case I'm on is
definitely.
connected to Boston.
The first
which
game
is
with the new
just nearby
staff.
Salem. And I was never a big believer in coincidences.
Oh,
Yeah, this
Are
game
you
does get
sure?
too much hate.
I'd love
As
to.
does Brittany Cox.
Seriously?
Brittany Cox is
I
brilliant.
thought I had reached a dead end, but it looks like I have to go to Massachusetts anyway. In any case, a fresh perspective would do me good.
ugh, you're already annoying me, and you're not even here yet.
You're welcome. I think it might even be fun.
Oh, this is so the worst idea I've ever had. I'll pick you up from the airport.
How's the game volume? Does it sound okay?
I appreciate you coming here, Drew.
I'm just glad you didn't change your mind and leave me at the airport.
Nah.
Might have crossed my mind. Keep the excessive cheeriness under control, and we'll be fine.
No promises.
Where were you, by the way?
Austria.
Did I interrupt a vacation with Ned?
My graphic
bring me
settings
here to
are on
help with
low,
the case?
and it looks so bad.
Yes, I did.
What
And
are we
that's it.
even passing in the background? I could turn it up a little notch. I thought that too.
Was anyone hurt?
Happened.
Can I
in the
do that
middle
while?
of the night.
Can I do that? Yeah. Skip. Pursue. Oh. All
No
right.
one was there.
We'll
thankfully.
wait till this is done.
The house wasn't completely destroyed, but the person who lived there had to move out. Just so we're clear, this is my case. I know you're a detective and everything, but this is personal. It's family. Well, extended, and from my father's side. But whatever, that's not the point. It's personal. You take my lead, okay?
Of course.
But
Well, I have done this a couple of times, Deirdre. And in my experience, we can cover twice as much ground if we work side by side.
you know, respect your experience and whatever, but family trumps experience. It's sensitive, and I don't want you messing it up by being too
What?
you. You're a question machine. This requires gentle handling. Delicate.
And that's been your approach.
Well, like I say, I need help.
So, can I ask some questions?
Like anyone could stop you.
Nah.
Why don't we start with your extended family?
They're cousins. The Perrys. Parry.
Oh, like in fencing.
Yes. Tegan is the older one. May is younger. They had a difficult childhood, okay? And now May is suspected of committing arson on the most important historic mansion in Salem. And I know it's not true. I know it.
What does Tegan think about this?
She's worried about May, obviously. Tegan isn't like May. She's upstanding. She works at the Salem Museum and doesn't know a thing about criminal cases, which is why she contacted me.
What can you tell me about May?
She has a reputation as a troublemaker. Seems like a loner to me. Maybe a bit odd at times. Sometimes she can even sense things before they happen.
Odd how?
I don't know. Troubled teen stuff, difficult time as a kid. Oddest thing is, she won't give an alibi.
That would be seen as suspicious.
That's the problem. Everyone is so suspicious of her. Prejudice, I guess. Because of... well, you'll see.
Sounds like we should talk to her soon.
Where do you think we're going?
One more question. What can you tell me about this historic mansion?
It's called the Hathorn House. And it's old. Like really old. And now it's been set on fire.
Nothing else significant about it?
Well, yeah. A lot of things. But one that's kinda why you're here.
Which is why.
The Hathorn House is haunted.
Ooh, spooky. The Perry House.
What do you mean, haunted?
Exactly that. There's ghosts.
Deirdre.
I don't believe it either, Drew. But I can't explain it. Everyone seems to think they exist. With so many sightings, even if it isn't real ghosts, something is definitely going on. I thought that maybe you can disprove them. So, would you please get out of my car and come inside?
Oh, they have mail in the mailbox.
If we're going to work side by side, you'd better learn to keep up with me.
You must be Nancy. Thank you so much for coming. You know, you live in the same neighborhood for 20 years, and you'd expect your neighbors to be a little more understanding when your family is falsely accused of a horrific crime. Oh, I'm sorry. How are you, Deirdre?
I'm good, thanks.
Tegan Perry, welcome to my home. Well, our home, although right now my parents are literally on safari in Namibia, so while their daughter is being convicted of a crime she didn't commit, I'm taking care of things around here. They'll be home soon. Hopefully. A very expensive courier is tracking them down in the bush. Top notch, I found him on the internet. Deirdre tells me you'll be assisting her in clearing my sister's name.
Assisting? Yeah.
She's innocent. I don't know why she won't help herself. She's got a difficult reputation. Well, you know, Deirdre, what people here can be like. She doesn't trust easily, not since... I'm sorry, are you hungry?
They're
There's
so
clam
vague.
chowder, homemade.
I love
Little
clam
place to be in
chowder.
England. I made up the guest bedroom for you, Nancy. Deirdre, sorry, you're bunking with May. Make yourselves at home. Oh, I almost forgot. After you girls get comfortable, you two should swing by the museum.
Yeah.
Might as well take in some history while you're here, right?
Yeah.
Just don't get suckered into that witch's walking.
Oh, witch's
Olivia
walking
Ravencroft
door.
is not a witch. She would have you believing all kinds
Oh, you
of
sway like
nonsense about
that?
the
Yeah.
town being full of ghosts.
I thought you two used to be friends.
That was a long time ago. Look, I'm sorry, I gotta get going. Running late to an appointment.
Thanks, Tegan. I appreciate you letting us stay. Before you go, do you have time for a quick question?
Nancy, we just got here.
Sorry, I know you're in a rush. It would really help.
Of course, I have time for one question, if it'll help.
One question.
Do you mind introducing me to May?
Sure. What do you want to ask her?
Well, I'd like to start with what she was doing on the night that the arson took place.
Look, May hasn't had an easy life, okay?
Yeah, so you've said, and not
Easy in what
explained
way?
at all.
I don't want to be insensitive. I'm just trying to understand why she'd be seen as a suspect because of her past.
An accident happened when she was younger, and you might want to ask about it when you see her. Don't. You'll only upset her. She's not very forthcoming with strangers, and people tend to judge on appearances. You understand?
I understand completely. So she trusts you, right?
Yes.
So, did she tell you what she was doing on that night?
No. But she's innocent, I know.
Okay. But how do you know?
She's my
Mhm.
sister. I just know, alright?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. Things have been stressful around here.
Mm-hmm.
I really do appreciate your help. Okay. Bye.
We're still in a cutscene.
Tegan said you've been in town for days, but you haven't come by.
I know. I had to check in with your case at the, Look, I didn't want to bother you. How you holding up?
I've been accused of worse.
No, you haven't.
Hey, at least I got you to get off your butt and finally visit me.
Oh, this is the girl I was telling you about. Nancy Drew.
Nice to meet you. Oh. She really doesn't want to talk. This could be difficult. Any advice?
Do better.
I'll be in the kitchen.
She's your cousin. Okay. I can finally fix the volume. Audio volume? I don't hear a difference. Okay. Well. Alrighty. I think May is really cool. And her pants are so cool. I think you can actually buy them on the Her Interactive website, actually. I would not be upset if we saw her again in another game. I think that would be fun.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah?
She's the kind of girl that I would have been friends with in high school.
Do you mind if I look around the house?
Ugh, you're so weird. I'm done talking, okay?
Oof. Maybe that's too loud. And I wish you could, like, separate, like, the voices and the music, because the music's loud and it kind of, like, overwhelms the voices, but I think that's just the game. I don't think there's anything you could do about that. What do I need?
Rust be gone. Now that's handy. Never know when a bit of stubborn iron oxide will get in the way of investigating.
And is there anything else we can grab?
Hiking the Patagonian Highlands, Outback Safari, Survival Guide for the Rainforest of Myanmar. The Perrys have a real taste for adventure.
Cool. What do they do for a living?
The Perrys recycle their paper waste. Good on them. Wait, what's this? Someone must have been upset. They tore this note up.
So when I first played this game, I didn't actually do this because I'm not accustomed to looking around like this. So there's a lot of things that I missed.
Found it.
Yeah, that's an Easter egg. The laziest Easter egg I have ever seen in a Nancy Drew game. Click. Yeah. Oh, puzzle mode. It's a puzzle. You can finish the game entirely without doing it. The puzzle music's pretty good. They tried. No, they didn't. They didn't try. They just stuck an Easter egg in a plant. Oh, dear. If they hadn't done it, no one would have noticed or cared. What do you think it says? I bet it says, leave the mansion now. What do you think? What the heck? Where does that piece go? You were gonna say that? Beat you to it. Are sideways. So this is actually, whoops. Aha, there we go. Wow, that doesn't look like that goes together at all. There we go. Ha 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 ha.
Yes, it is a note. But why tear it up like this?
Yeah, it says I know. And it's never explained either. It is not informative at all. Doesn't get explained in the story at all. Who the heck even knows what that is? But fun, I guess. And pictures. Cool. I don't think there's anything else to find in here. I don't think there's anything. I don't know.
Are you ready to leave yet? We don't have all day.
This tour sounds interesting.
Don't tell Tegan that's your plan.
It'll give us a good overview of the town.
You mean I want to meet the real witch of Salem?
Yeah, I do. She might know something. I wonder why Tegan doesn't like her.
You don't have to investigate everything, Drew.
Yes, we do.
Olivia steals Tegan's visitors, sounds like. You really want to do the dumb tour?
Yes.
You don't have to come with me.
Side by side. Gotta be honest, it does sound more fun than the museum.
What were you actually doing before you picked me up from the airport?
What do you mean?
You gave May a non-answer when she asked why it took you so long to stop by here.
A non-answer? Yeah, because I went to the police station.
And?
And they're still going through the evidence. And when they found out I was May's cousin, they started laughing.
So they think she did it.
Everyone does. So, I went to check out the Hathorn house myself. But I never went inside.
The ghost?
What? No. There was some weirdo there who told me the ghost was going to steal my soul. It was totally creepy. And then I found out that everyone in this town believes in ghosts, so I didn't enter.
Well, whatever or whoever it is, there's an explanation behind it. Did the police give you anything? Anything at all?
They told me there's a Judge Danforth in town, and he's going over the particulars of the Hathorn House estate. I found his office, but he kinda never let me enter his office. Believe me, I tried.
I know him. Not well, but enough to get through his door and have a conversation.
Alright, are we going into town or what?
Sure.
Who could gain something by burning down a house? Insurance claim, maybe?
Possibly. Means, motive, and opportunity. We need to start interviewing. See if anyone checks off those 3 boxes.
And in your experience?
It's usually something much more personal.
Okay. I was gonna say something. I don't remember what it was. Okay. So, are we leaving? Is that what we're doing? We are. Let's go. Oh, yeah. I think it's funny how Nancy knows everybody because of her dad. Because of her dad.
How have you been? Thanks for finally picking up.
Sorry. I've been on a flight.
Sounds like they're in
You got another
Venice.
case, huh?
At the dance
You
club.
should really enjoy yourself more, Nance. Life's too short to be working all the time.
This isn't work for me. It's fun. Besides, crime doesn't take a vacation. Speaking of which, how's yours?
Ned, come on.
Yeah, 1 second.
Sounds like you're having fun.
Da da da
You
da
know,
da da da.
standard fare. Nothing too crazy. I miss you, Nance.
I miss you,
Hey, give it back.
too.
Nancy, I'll call you later.
Call you later, Nancy.
Well, that was...
Never gets explained. Never gets addressed. What the heck was that? Who is she? What's going on? It's like they just tried to create drama and then they just don't resolve it. Like, it's kind of silly. Oh, hi, Deirdre. And she's going to magically appear behind us a lot. Can I? You're in the way. There you go. I want to grab. No. No. I'm not trying to do that. I'm trying to get the lighter.
A leopard print lighter.
Yeah.
Why here? Better hang on to this.
And this is, Ghosts of Thornton Hall. It's his payback for her standing him up on their anniversary and running off to Iceland. Okay, yeah, sure. Oh, that's another thing I was gonna say. The teaser for this game at the end of, Sea of Darkness, it looks so good. I wish that it turned out more like... I wish this game turned out more like that than the way that it did, honestly. But yeah, I totally forgot about that. That this is technically right after Sea of Darkness. And if you went the direction of kind of dismissing Ned and not being super nice to him, I guess it could be. It could be perceived that way. But I never go that way. I always am nice to Ned when I play that game. So I didn't even think of that. What are you talking about? Cool. Oh, cool. Anyway. Another cutscene! Woohoo!
Visitors, by now you know the story of the witches of Salem. Those poor souls were caught in a time of fear and greed, and they paid the price. They may have died, but witchcraft lives on in Salem.
Oh, this should be interesting.
The world would have you believe witches were not real. I'm not talking about old, ugly women who curse their neighbors and fly on broomsticks. The truth is, witches are real. They have always been real. They are alive and well. They are powerful, carrying the secrets of the world beyond the one we see. Ritual, mystery, magic. Most exist now only in secret, and they may be standing among you even now. It is said that in Salem, a coven of witches settled in recent years, set on revenge for the deaths of the Salem witches. Their ritual, one midnight on Halloween, unleashed the angry spirits of the past.
That's so cool.
That's so cool!
Do that. Thank you. Now, if any of you are interested in the real history of the witches of Salem, I provide self-guided tours through some of my favorite locations in town. And perhaps you too will see one of the restless dead.
The thief in Austria used the same kind of stage magic.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Thief? There was a thief?
You didn't say
What were
anything,
you
Nancy?
doing there?
Visiting a spooky old castle. You'd have liked it.
Do you regularly fly to Europe for investigations?
Yes, how do you not know this?
And if you want to learn about being a witch, come forward.
I think it's funny, I was saying earlier, I think it's funny how Nancy knows everyone. Like, that's how she goes on all her cases. She goes on a case to help a friend of a friend. It's because her dad's a lawyer, and apparently lawyers know everybody. She knows this Judge Danforth because of her dad. And it's, I just think it's kind of ridiculous. Okay.
Uh-oh, here comes trouble.
Me? Never. Well, nothing too bad, I hope.
Did you know that in the Malleus Maleficarum, ginger hair was the sign of a witch?
I believe it.
You're my kind of thief.
I believe it's in the book. Not that gingers are
Aw,
witches.
shucks. You're making me blush. Oh, there it is. Now I'm turning red. You truly are a witch.
So to become a witch, do I need to take a test or get a diploma?
A true witch is not made with pieces of paper. She is born to it and will feel the call. Bureaucracy is for persecutors. We don't need permission. We don't live by the rules. Anyway, what can I help you with?
Her feet distract me. It looks like she's like slipping. Like she's on ice. And it's really distracting.
Do you really believe some modern witch coven unleashed ghosts on Salem?
About 8 years back, there were rumors of a coven that They performed a ritual to return the dead witches to Salem to seek out their revenge before the witches moved on.
Is there any evidence of such a coven?
Ever since then, ghost sightings have gone through the roof. Salem is now considered the most haunted place in the country.
Interesting.
That's probably true.
You think it's a coincidence that the former home of the Hathorns was set on fire?
How else could the fire have started?
I heard there was not a single living soul in the house when it started burning. Keyword, living. The world is composed of 2 equal parts. Dark
No.
and light. The
Sorry,
light
they're not equal.
we see every day. It's the trees, the people, the birds. It's our world. You can even see it at night. The dark is the unknown. A plane of existence that vibrates just underneath the light. But if you were in a place like Salem, a place where a painful history permeates every surface, every crack, every brick, and every tomb, the dark will appear. Usually when you least expect it. That's why they say, don't be out past midnight in Salem.
Roll
Because
credits.
the dark may reach out and take you. Also, did you know that Salem has more ghost sightings than any other city in
I
North
believe
America?
it. I seriously
If you
do.
want to learn why, you should go on my tour.
I've never been to Salem, and I think that might be kind of fun. I was gonna say something, and I forget what it was. I think of things to say, and I don't want to interrupt them, and then when they're done, I forget what I wanted to say.
Have you lived in Salem for long?
Born and raised.
So you know the Perrys?
Of course. Not well. If
Oh,
you're looking for them,
it's about
Tegan
Deirdre.
is at the museum. She works there.
Not well. We're staying with Tegan. I figured there was some history between you two.
That was a long time back. We don't talk much now.
And May?
Yes, I know her too. Not spoken to her for a long time either.
But you've heard the rumors about her.
May is a troubled girl, and sometimes such girls get blamed for things that were not their... I don't think she burned down the Hathorn house, if that's what you're trying to get at. People with mundane minds look for mundane explanations.
Because that's usually the correct explanation. That's usually what it is. Anyway, I was gonna talk about Deirdre, and I was like, you know what? I bet Deirdre started the fire. This is the second game that she's in concerning a fire. Maybe she's secretly an arsonist. Maybe.
How often do you do this show?
Most nights. It gets busier around Halloween. And I'm sure you can figure out why.
How about the night?
That would be
the
so
Hathorn
cool. I
house
would love to go to
burned?
Salem on Halloween.
You look a little young to be working for the police, dear.
What does that mean?
Oh no, it's nothing like that. We're just curious tourists.
Why'd you say it like that?
Because I've already spoken with them.
And so, you were here.
I was out of town.
Convenient.
Did you girls know that Salem is haunted?
Yes.
There's a ghost here. If you go on my tour, you'll learn where you can find it.
How did you perform that trick?
A witch never reveals her secrets. It's against the witch code.
A code? I thought bureaucracy and rules were for persecutors.
Although, if you take my self-guided tour, I promise you will learn at least one secret about being a witch.
Talk to you later.
Okay. Alright, so we can go to 2 places. We could go to the museum or to the courthouse. Don't you know the witch code, Nancy? Yeah, seriously. Nancy's a witch, right? She's ginger. Do you have an opinion, Claudia, on which one to do first? Miss Bow. Ooh. You could listen in on the conversations.
Now this accused witches group shows up from out of nowhere and thinks they're entitled to the Hathorn property.
Didn't they find proof for their claim? It's only fair.
How far back do these reparations have to go? It's been hundreds of years.
Okay, that's
Nobody
fair.
owes
He's
these
who knows how long he's been in there.
It's a bid for attention and money.
Must every response be outrage? I miss the peace and quiet.
Yeah, no, seriously. I agree that the past needs to be respected, but at the same time, move
Spectre
on.
may be hanging over Salem, but that doesn't keep the town from getting into the
I love
Halloween
that there's
spirit.
actual people around and you can eavesdrop. Do you? I think it's weird. And not helpful at all. But okay. Okay. The navigation in this game is atrocious. They want justice.
Oh, you love the pumpkins, yeah.
And they want it now. This justice. Okay. Is she in here?
Yes.
She
Can I help
is.
you?
Hi, sorry to bother you, but we were looking for Judge Danforth's office.
Just across the hall. Why? What did you two girls do?
We didn't do...
I'm kidding. Alicia Cole, Esquire.
Esquire.
Nice to meet you.
It is. No, you're right, Claudia. I do prefer how they did it in this game to how they did it in Prague. In Prague, it's really just eerie. This game, at least it feels more lively.
So you're saying we could get away with a crime?
We?
No? Partners in crime?
Sorry to bother you, Miss Cole. We'll check in with the judge. Have a good evening.
Okay, cool. That was interesting. And we have this door. And this door. I think this is all we can do right now.
You'd really become my enemy if I committed a crime?
Yeah.
Sorry. You shouldn't joke about that.
Why? You gonna arrest me?
No, but I'd call the police to report you. I'd also recommend you a decent lawyer, because I'm an excellent witness for the prosecution.
Plot twist, we
Wow.
go to Prague and everyone
I'm
is
a
actually
lawyer's
like
daughter,
that.
Deirdre.
Yeah.
Don't mess with me. Hello? Judge Danforth.
Yeah, hello. Ted? Is that you?
Do I sound like a
Ted?
No, Your Honor. My name is Nancy Drew. I think you've spoken with my father.
Nancy Drew? Carson's daughter?
Yes, and I'm with my friend Deirdre Shannon. We're investigating the arson of the Hathorn house.
Ah, yes.
Can we come in?
Well, you see, no, I mean, I'd let you in, but I seem to have been locked in my office and I need some help getting out.
Do you know where I could find a key to your office?
Yes, I believe I gave a copy of the key to Alicia Cole as backup. She's just down the hall. I hope she's still here.
She is, I saw her. Okay, I guess we're not talking to him anymore.
Yes. Can I help you?
He said you might have a key.
Sorry, I gave him my spare. Unbelievable. Does this ever end?
Oh, well then, do you have a paperclip?
Yeah. And if you don't mind me asking, what business do you two have with the judge?
We're helping the judge with a case.
Anything I can assist you with?
Thanks, but I think we got it. No need for a lawyer. At least, not yet. Hello? Judge Danforth.
Wait, we have the
I wanted
paperclip,
to
right?
talk to you.
Yeah. I wasn't paying attention at all.
You
I was
know,
thinking
the
about
book in Austria.
later in the game
At the
what we're gonna have to.
Yes, Nancy, I would
do.
love to talk about it, but I would really love if we could do it in person, face to face, as opposed to through this door.
That's fair.
I was hoping
I'm gonna
we
keep
could
asking,
talk about
though.
the Hathorn House case.
Yes, it's a terrible tragedy for our town, but let's table that discussion for later, okay? I'd like to get out of my office first.
Alright.
I'll come back later. Hello?
No.
I'll come back later. Hello?
No.
Judge Danforth. I'll come back later.
Herpaderpader.
Judge Danforth? I couldn't find your key.
What? Alicia said she'd keep a copy for me.
Well, I did find a paperclip. I think I can pick your lock, if that's okay with you.
Yeah, sure, fine.
This shouldn't be too much of a challenge.
Okay, so this puzzle's better in Nancy Goes to Prague, whatever it's called. Mystery of the Seven Keys. I'm not even sure if I feel for the pin that gives resistance. Release when the pin locks in place. Huh? Oh, it's supposed to push up. Okay. Huh? Okay. What a strange puzzle.
Ha! Still got it.
Efficient. How'd you learn to do that, actually?
YouTube.
Online video tutorial.
Someday you have to tell me about your secret life of breaking and entering, Drew. Because you're in danger of being cool. Which, honestly, I just don't like.
Someday.
Alright, let's go talk to this guy. Wow, dude is fast. She just slipped right by me.
Ah, those protesters are out there again, stirring the pot. You know, this town used to be a quiet place, but it seems lately there's been an element that has infiltrated our community. I have no doubt one of those troublemakers locked my door and threw away the key. Now, Nancy, your father and I have discussed.
Oh, sorry. I'm not Nancy.
Of course you're not. You look nothing like Carson. Did your father ever tell you about the time we won 4th place at the Lake Winnipesaukee Regatta? You see, at the time I had 20/10 vision, so I was the navigator and...
Judge, this is Deirdre Shannon. She's working with me on the case.
Deirdre, you're the one who tried to break down my door.
Breakdown?
Your Honor, that's an exaggeration. I was knocking. Heavily.
Look, I'm really busy dealing with this Hathorne House business. Being a judge is not as simple as, you know, investigating during your free time.
Well, we just used our free time to unlock your door. So I'm sure you'll be willing to repay us with some answers to our questions. Right?
Yes, of course. What can I help you girls with?
I was told that the burning of Hathorne House is suspected to be a case of arson. How did the police come to that conclusion?
The investigation found paint solvent residue on burnt embers, suggesting someone deliberately used an accelerant. Thankfully, Mrs. Tuttle never had to see what became of her home.
And what evidence do you have that May Perry is the one responsible for this?
Evidence? Have you ever heard of recidivism? 3 out of 4 criminals in the United States are repeat offenders. And there's only one person in all of Salem who has a history of fire-related crime.
So it must be her.
There is no evidence.
Not yet, but there will be.
Oh my gosh.
You don't need evidence. She's already been
That is
convicted
extremely
in the court of public
prejudicial.
Is that what she said?
opinion. No, I'm saying it.
She has a history with this sort of thing.
Deirdre, what are you doing with your hands?
What does she gain by burning down the Hathorn house?
You'd have to ask her. And while you're at it, you can ask about her alibi, which she refused to give to the
Evidence?
police.
You think me, a
So,
lawyer? He's not a lawyer, he's a
another
judge. It's even worse.
Can you explain to us how you're involved with the Hathorn house?
Well, yes. The house was built by Judge John Hathorn during the 1600s, and it represented the oldest surviving structure from that era. Judge Hathorn, of course, was one of the 3 judges that presided over the Salem witch trials.
Yes, and I'm sure we can read all about the home's history in Salem's museum.
More recently, Francis
Your brain
Tuttle,
doesn't want
Judge
English right
Hathorn's
now?
last direct descendant, lived in a small section of the house while the rest was left to fall into considerable disrepair. She was alone, except for a part-time caregiver, Lauren Holt, who had a bedroom in the carriage house. A few months ago, Francis Tuttle passed away, which left Hathorn House without a legal heir. According to the historical statutes of Salem, after 90 days, the house reverts to public property, the deadline of which is 2 days from now, at midnight.
And that's why it's called Midnight in Salem.
So, how did Frances Tuttle pass away exactly?
The woman was 88 years old. The coroner confirmed her death was
She
of
was
natural
88
causes.
years old.
So they never investigated Lauren Holt.
You need the suspicion of foul play to investigate someone, young lady.
Yeah,
We'd
exactly.
like to speak with her all the same.
She still lives on the estate, although for how much longer we do not know. You can also find her in her shop, Luminous Infusions. She might be willing to talk to you.
Okay.
So the Book of Apologies. Why did you really need it?
Yes, and first of all, I'm so glad you're all right. Nasty business. Had I known you were going to be put in harm's way, I would have never called Carson and asked for his help.
I've done plenty of work for my father. Trust me, I can handle myself.
Yes, I'm sure you can.
So I've already heard some stories, but would you mind giving me your version of why the book is important?
Yes, so Judge Sewell was rumored to keep a ledger of all the accused, intending to publish it to reconcile with their families and clear their names. But he passed away before he could do so.
Going to Austria for a rumored book seems like a heck of a long shot.
Well, I have been under some pressure from the AW group. AW as in accused witches.
Don't you think it's dangerous throwing around May's name as a suspect before any evidence links her to the crime?
What do you mean? What are you saying?
We're saying you're
What you
prejudiced
described,
and you're supposed to
there is
be
no evidence
impartial
against
as a
May.
judge.
You were saying that she did it. As a judge, I think you would be the first to admit that sounds prejudicial.
It is not just me, Miss Drew. There are
Innocent
plenty of
until
people who
proven
believe that May is
guilty. That's how the
responsible for
law's
this
supposed to
crime.
work.
It is not prejudice when she is the only likely suspect.
She's the only likely suspect
is
because
the
you didn't
definition
look
of
into
prejudice.
anybody else.
I'm not going to have this debate with you. Is there anything else?
Talk to you later.
Miss Drew, before you go, there is something else I need your help with.
You're not locked out of your car, are you?
Oh, no. There was an incident here recently. Someone broke into the evidence room.
Oh. Have you called the police?
Well, no, not yet. I don't think anything was taken. Never mind. I'll call the police. Thank you for your time.
This guy's kind of an idiot. It's very hard to respect him. Yes, his voice actor is very good. Okay, are we done here? Is there anything we need here? I think you could find something here. Maybe? I don't know. I don't remember. Maybe that's later.
He's big dumb.
Alrighty. Okay. You literally have to try to lock yourself inside your own office where you work. Yeah, seriously. Alrighty. Does this game autosave? It does autosave. Okay. Well, then I won't worry about it. And he leaves a cue to Alicia because he's done it before, yeah. Well. Cool. Interesting.
Hey! Sorry about the mess. We're in the middle of installing a big showcase. So what have you seen in town so far?
We decided to do the Real Witches tour.
Oh. You talked to Olivia.
What's with her getup? Witch? Street magician, maybe?
Everyone has to make a living.
That's true.
Is she telling the story about a coven living here in the recent past?
Yeah. Why?
Just bad taste.
Olivia is quite the local character. I hope you don't mind if we do the tour. I want to see more of the town, and finding out a place's old superstitions is kind of a habit I've gotten into.
Okay.
I'm excited to look around the museum.
Of course.
Wait, she gives the tour tickets? Okay.
Pumpkin!
So you can carve pumpkins and put them on the little candle stands you see everywhere. We could go with the classic round one. Here, I'll go with this one. I don't normally go with this shape. Let's do something very unusual. Something I wouldn't normally pick. That one's pretty good. Oh, that's good. Ooh. That's weird. Let's do that one.
Done. This looks great. Now to find a nice place to put it.
In fact, there's a place right here. We can put it. Actually, I think there's a place at the house that it would be better to put that.
Sad that even children are named in the list of those accused witches. Like Abigail Johnson, just 11.
Yeah. This is just more history. About, who was accused. It's about Salem in general, I believe. And about, Hawthorne. Yeah, Nathaniel Hawthorne is a Hathorne, but he changed his name because he didn't want to be associated with that part of history.
Everything you could ever want to know about Salem's history, from the Namkiag people to the Great Salem Fire of 1914.
Namkiag. Not sure what that is. I think that's everything.
Let's
think there's something you could do here.
Let's see.
And I don't remember what it is.
Let's see.
Can we set it on fire? No. Alright. There's something we can do with this, and I don't think I did it in my first playthrough, or my second for that matter.
Closed off. Looks like they're preparing a new installation.
That's expensive. This is expensive. And we've got
the carefully researched genealogy of several accused witches. Their names weren't fully cleared until 2001.
No. Alright, I think that's everything we can look at in here. Am I wrong? Can we talk to her more? Oh, what's this? Witchcraft in the village. What is this? I don't think I've ever seen this. Excerpts from the account of the trials released. Wow. I didn't know that was... I don't think I've ever seen this book. Interesting.
Not yet.
Not yet what? Not yet what?
Not yet.
What are you talking about?
Not yet.
How's the investigating going? Any progress with May?
I've got some leads. I haven't had much progress with May, though. I was wondering if I could ask you a couple of questions, if you have time.
Sure thing. How can I help?
So what's the deal with these pumpkins?
Oh, yeah. I've prepared some pumpkins that visitors can carve and bring with them to place around Salem. Feel free to give it a try if you want. It's really fun and completely free.
Do you have any more information about the Salem witch trials?
Did the exhibitions manage to spark your interest?
They did. I found this display showing the ancestry of the accused, but it didn't seem fully complete. I was wondering if you had more information stored here somewhere.
Well, we do have the upper floor, which is also where I keep most of my accused witches' stuff.
Yeah, right.
Would it be okay for me to go up there? I'd really like getting a better picture of the history of Salem.
Usually we don't allow people up on the second floor. It's restricted.
But I'm special.
Maybe just this once I can make an exception. You are here to help, after all. So if you think it would benefit you, feel free to go up there.
Thank you.
I'll open the door for you. It's actually really cool. The stairs are hidden behind a bookcase. Hold on.
Whoa.
How do I get there? Do I go this way? I want to go. Ooh. No. No. Very cool. I would love to go through these books in real life.
Someone's a busy bee. Old court protocols, ancestry records. Tegan is really digging deep into the witch trials.
She is. Okay, I guess this is a mission statement. Are you a descendant? So she's looking into the ancestry. The Scarlet Letter. Yeah. Perry. Reverend Samuel Paris did not apologize. He did state that he may have been mistaken. He was kicked out of the village. An ancestor that altered their name to Perry. Are the Perrys related to Samuel Paris, the wicked judge. Oh, the prohibition, how AW marked signs of secret beer locations. Okay. I think that's everything we can see up here, though. Go to the witch tour. Yep. Let's do it.
Let's go to the witch's tour, the witch's tour, the witch's tour.
This tour sounds interesting.
Welcome on my tour.
Thank you.
Alright. My dog's name is Perry, spelled different, but I still love hearing it.
Aw, yeah. Perry, like Perry the platypus? Except he's a dog.
Ravencroft Witch Tours. Is her name really Ravencroft? Because that's kind of awesome. But I also don't believe it. Look for the raven and place the tablet over spots of interest. This game is fun to watch. It sure is. Yes. It's very, it's like a movie. Alright, so we need to find these things and look for the raven. Alright, Salem sinkholes. First on the list for some reason. Sure. Can I get there this way? Yes. Oh, I see it.
The road has completely collapsed into the sinkhole. No wonder they closed it off. The ground is still crumbling.
Maybe your dog is a secret agent.
Oh there, watch your step. In recent years, these maws into the deep unknown have opened. There was once a vast network of tunnels beneath Salem, used by smugglers during the Prohibition era. Most would have you believe that these tunnels are now collapsing. But you have to wonder if there could be something more sinister behind these sudden maws into the underworld.
I don't know if that's necessary to be in your tour, but okay. Okay. Accused Witches Memorial. I think that's inside the museum. Dr. Perry Cox from the show Scrubs.
The Salem Museum.
She's a
known
hitman.
formerly as the Town Hall. Not only a great resource for the Salem witch trials, it also holds records of other interesting facets of our local history. Anyone visiting Salem does well to seek out the forbidden knowledge hidden in these halls.
Forbidden knowledge. Oh, that's that one. Okay. Accused Witches Memorial. Little Liberty statue, unmarked graves. Okay, so I think it's probably this one over here then.
It was a time of horror when the witches who walked the earth
They're not
were wrongfully
witches.
prosecuted and thus stripped of everything. These are the ghosts you'll find here in Salem. Their homes taken, their knowledge destroyed, their lives erased.
Okay, and then... okay, so now let's go to the graveyard. Okay. Let's... Okay, this one's a little tricky.
Before you stands Abigail Hathorne, helping the accused witches escape the grasp of her own brother, Judge Hathorne himself. Abigail freed many from their holding cells until the judge caught her in the act and locked her up in a cell deep within the Hathorne house. The statue was given the name Little Liberty in honor of her valiant efforts to free the innocent.
I don't know if that's actually true. I don't know if that part of the history is... I've never heard it before this game. We have some... Oh, we have the Hathorne house right here.
Through these woods lies the infamous Hathorne estate. It was common during the Salem witch trials that the lands of the accused were taken and resold for cheap. The judge himself bought many such lands, and on them built his grand estate. The Hathorne house has since come to represent all the wrongs that were inflicted during the trials.
Yeah. So basically, how the witch trials worked is, if you didn't like somebody, you could accuse anybody that you didn't like and make up evidence, and it could be anything. I mean, kids often accused their mothers or caretakers because they were scolded at by them. You could accuse the crazy old lady down the way. She has a weird wart on her back. She's a witch. That's the mark of Satan. Any mark on you could be an indicator that you were, you know, the mark of the devil. And it's like, it's just a wart. It's just a boil. What are you talking about? But basically, like, I mean, I think some of it was legitimate fear of witchcraft and the devil being present in their village. Some of it was actual fear, but a lot of it was motivated by, if you didn't like somebody and you just wanted to get rid of them, that was the way to do it. If they had something you wanted, for instance, land, and the best way to do it would be to accuse them of witchcraft, execute them, and then take their property. That was something that did indeed happen. And it's important for this story, because history will kind of repeat itself in this. That's the story. That's what you're supposed to get, is what happened back then is now happening to May Perry. You're supposed to make that connection. We need... Did I... Oh, the unmarked graves. That's what we're doing now.
These headstones bear names lost to history, but some believe they belong to those sentenced for witchcraft. A condemned witch was forbidden from being buried on consecrated ground.
Right.
But many victims were buried by loved ones in secrecy, and some may have found their eternal rest beneath these unmarked graves.
Yeah, they believed that, yeah, you might be a witch, Claudia. Ooh. What's I gonna say? Oh yeah, it's an old practice that I think some churches still do, where you have to have in order to be raised again, on the second coming, you had to be baptized and part of the church in order to be buried in a proper church cemetery. And so, like, if you're a witch, obviously you can't be buried properly in the church cemetery, because that's holy ground or whatever. It's total nonsense. But that's why they were in unmarked graves. What am I doing? Are we done? Did we do it? I think we did it. Oh, Judge Hathorne. Is that by his house? I can't. just want to walk around, okay? Nope. Dorothy. Oh. Samuel. Sewell. Seawall. Oh, here it is.
You stand before the remains of Salem's most zealous and conniving judge. So lacking in morals was Judge Hathorne that he sentenced innocents to death while claiming the estates of the dead as his own. Unlike the more remorseful Judge Sewell, Hathorne never felt any guilt for his part in the Salem witch trials.
Okay, I'm officially exhausted. Let's head back to the Perry house, okay?
Okay. Try talking to May again. Is this the part where we get to listen to music in the car? I hope so. Oh my gosh. Imagine walking around like this in real life. How silly would it be? I love this music.
Any thoughts?
First
I gotta
album
get
was better.
I gotta get my hands on this
totally.
music.
It's good.
Really?
So
you
good.
like this?
Why wouldn't I?
Yeah.
This would be good,
well,
like,
they were much better
outro
before they
music.
changed their bassist.
I meant the case. What do you think about it?
I don't like the judge.
Yeah, I kind of got that. I think the feeling's mutual.
Well, he's a jerk. Maybe he burned down the Hathorne house. What? You don't think so?
No.
Tegan seems pretty motivated to have a claim on the Hathorne house.
Tegan? Tegan may look like she's running things around here, but she can barely drive, let alone commit destructive acts of vandalism.
Seriously?
If May were willing to give an alibi, we could clear this up tonight. She's not talking to anyone, it seems. We are all allowed to enjoy some amount of privacy, but her refusal to be interviewed leads me to believe she is hiding something.
Yeah.
I can't believe you, Drew. I thought you were here to help. You know, not everyone can be as brilliant and cold as you are.
Wait a minute. We had so much more to talk about.
Brilliant either.
You need to get May to trust you. If she trusts you,
Maybe I gotta
she'll
stop
open
picking the
up
last
and tell
option.
You the truth. And then you'll see. You're kind of my last hope to reach her. You're good at finding ways to get people to open up. Usually. So find a way.
I'll try.
No. No. I refuse. No, I'm not bad. No. Oh. Okay. Well, we're not gonna choose the last option anymore because it's skipping stuff. And I wish that the music would stop so we could hear the music that's playing in the background. Because you can hear two soundtracks at once. It's kind of silly.
Hi. Hey, what are you listening to?
You like this?
Yeah, we were listening on the way over. First album was much better.
I love Nancy trying to pretend like she's hip and down with the kids. Yeah. Cool music. Too bad they changed bassists.
Yeah, too bad they changed bassists.
Yeah, I know, right? It's just, you don't look like you listen to this music.
She doesn't.
Why does no one believe me?
Now you know how I feel.
May, I know you don't know me that well, but I'm here to help you.
I didn't burn down the Hathorne house.
Okay. Why does everyone think you did?
It's called prejudice. They look different. Or something like that.
That doesn't seem like a good reason to burn down a building.
What can I say? People are stupid. I can't believe it's gone.
Did you ever visit the estate?
All the time. I appreciated it.
Oh? Why? Because it's historically significant?
It was built by a cold, brutal man who sent a bunch of people to their death because he didn't understand them. I appreciate being reminded of what happens when greedy people stay in charge.
I don't think it was a problem of misunderstanding, but okay.
Did you know Frances Tuttle very well?
No. But I know her daughter Lauren has that shop, Luminous Infusions.
You ever been inside?
No. Why would I go there?
Yeah,
I was
gross.
just wondering if you knew her.
I don't. I mean, I know she used to hang with my sister back in the day. I guess they fell out or something, that's all I know.
I'm not a hipster. Why would I go there?
Look, I spoke with the judge. They don't have anything on you. All we need is an alibi, and then they can't charge you with anything.
And they're not going to have anything on me. Because he can't prove I did it.
Then why not just give the police an alibi? That's all they need.
I just can't. It's not only about me, okay?
She's protecting
I
someone.
understand. But I can't help you or anyone else if I don't know who they are.
Just...
She's texting without even looking at her
appreciate what
phone.
you're trying to do, but I can't.
Yeah, she's protecting somebody. That's why she's not giving an alibi.
Do you and the judge know each other? Have a history?
The man thinks I'm a bad influence.
Why?
Because I used to be friends with his son. His son has had an interesting life, and he thinks it's my fault. He holds a grudge against me.
Really? That sounds surprising.
You live in a small town long enough, they'll make up their minds about who you are. Doesn't matter if it's true or not.
No, that's fair.
It just is.
I mean, it's not fair, but it's understandable. Quick, get the girl from Legally Blonde. Trying to think of what you're talking about. What is that in reference to? Reese Witherspoon? Why do we need Reese Witherspoon? What did I say? All I can think is Bend and Snap. That's all I can think. I don't know what you're referencing.
Tell me anything about Olivia Ravencroft. Anything at all?
I can tell you she doesn't get along with my sister.
Really? Why?
I don't know. They had some falling out a while ago. You should ask her.
Do you think Olivia would have any reason to light the Hathorn house on fire?
Let me put it this way. Olivia is what we call in this town part of the witch business.
Oh, she defended someone who could give an alibi.
With
Gotcha.
fire, she's usually involved.
So you think she did it?
I didn't say that. I just think it's possible.
I don't remember that movie. I saw that movie once,
Okay.
and I think I was like 10.
Your sister really cares about you.
She has a strange way of showing it sometimes.
Well, she cared enough to get Deirdre and I involved.
I worry about it.
How come?
She takes her work really seriously. Like, she cares. A lot.
Yeah.
Like, way more than most normal people do for their passion projects. It's not a hobby. It's more like something she has to do.
Like
Kinda
she's
sounds like me.
making reparations
not.
for something.
It's like her personal crusade. Like, only she can make it better or something.
Yeah.
You can't live your life like that. You need to enjoy it. Enjoy it with people you love.
Yeah, believe me, I know.
Yeah, Nancy.
We saw Tegan at the museum. Looks like she's working on an interesting installation.
Why don't you ask her?
Well, I thought you might have an opinion, or...
I don't. Can you just leave her out of this? I don't want her being involved with my problems.
Oh, we can talk about the letter?
So, I found this letter.
What is that?
I found it in your trash. It says, I know.
Yeah, I can read.
So?
So I don't know what it is. Don't go through my trash.
Okay.
Have you ever seen this lighter before?
Wow. I lost this days ago. Where'd you find it?
Outside the front door.
Are you
Which is a
always
weird
sleeping
place for
around?
it.
I have a knack for
And
finding
yes.
things that other people miss.
Thanks. This means a lot to me. I'm
Sure.
done talking, okay?
Okay. Let me go ahead and put our
Pumpkin on the table.
Hmm.
Woohoo!
Well?
She's protecting something. Or someone.
Okay, yeah, obvi.
Obvi.
I don't know yet. I'm getting through to her, though. We have to go to the Hathorn house. Tonight.
Yeah.
Tonight?
Let's go.
Like, in the dark?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have flashlights?
You do remember what I told you about that place,
That's
right?
exactly where we're
You know
going.
what? Better idea. I'll go. You stay here and see if maybe May feels like talking to you.
Be careful out there, Drew.
There's no such thing as ghosts, Deirdre. I'll be fine.
No, not ghosts. People swear there's something in that house. Too many people believe it to not be true. Could be a wild animal or a toxic waste dump, I don't know. Just keep your guard up, okay?
Wow, that was really sweet.
All right, let's not hug or anything. You should check in with Lauren.
The way she said
She
that
still
makes me
lives
think
up
she
there.
wanted a
Take
hug.
the keys for my car.
I'll
It's
hug,
way
Dee.
too far of a walk all the way there. And remember, things happen after midnight in Salem.
Roll credits.
Be careful.
Let's go. I'm excited. No. No. Oh. Spooky. Oh, I love that. It's so spooky. Ooh. Oh! Did you see that? Ah! She's in the sky! Oh my gosh, can you see her? I've never seen her. You could see the ghost, the ghost of Abigail floating around. It was kind of silly looking. Oh my gosh.
Nancy,
In the
you
upper
sound
right.
Excited.
Yeah, well, guess where I am right now.
I, wouldn't even begin to. Salem, Massachusetts.
Joe?
How the heck did you guys know?
We read about the Hathorn house in the Globe. Suspected arson.
Your name was mentioned. Not as a suspect, obviously.
Obvious.
Tegan Perry mentioned she had hired you to investigate.
Hired? Huh. That's news to me.
Yeah, we're not
I
getting
came here as a
paid.
favor for Deirdre.
Deirdre Shannon? Wow, that's surprising.
Yeah, it's a strange case all around. So, what can I help you guys with?
Well, we're working this case, and a few legal questions have arisen.
My father would probably be more helpful than me, guys.
Yeah, well, we prefer to call you because of, you know, history.
What my brother is trying to say is that there are some similarities to an old case we worked on.
Really?
Sure. If you want to send me your notes, I can look them over for you.
Great. That's great.
Salem's pretty close to Boston. If you guys have the time, you should come up here and check it out while I'm in town.
Really? Yeah. It would be good to catch up.
I don't know, Nancy. With our special detective powers, we might be mistaken for witches. Heard they don't fare well up there.
Are you kidding me? They love you guys. Did you know that Salem is the only police force that has a witch as an official emblem?
I don't think that's true.
I'll bet you on it.
Okay, you're on. I'll take payment when we arrive in Salem. Maybe in a week or so.
A week?
Hopefully I won't be here then. But if you can make it up earlier, great.
Good talking to you, Nance.
Yeah, same to you two. Bye.
Alright. I had never seen that ghost appear in this scene before. Maybe because the graphics were higher and it was shadowier or something. But she was kind of... It looked like a mistake. She was just floating in... She was just standing on air. She was like standing on a tree branch and then she just disappeared.
Creepy.
So scary.
Interesting.
Okay. I don't think there's a... Oh, jeez. My headphones. The sound keeps messing up. It scared me. Alright. Get me out. I want out. How do we get out? There. Okay. Okay, let's go. Yes. Oh. Oh.
What are you doing here?
Are you Lauren Holt?
It's loud
You're
in my left
trespassing.
ear.
This is private property. I'm giving you one chance to explain yourself.
I'm an investigator. I'm a friend of May Perry's. What?
You're lying to me.
I'm not.
May doesn't have any friends, except Tegan.
How do you
So
know?
you're either May's friend, or you're an investigator. But you're not both. So what are you?
You don't know May as well as you think.
I know her a lot better than you do.
Can I come in?
Well, you're not leaving, are you?
My name is Nancy Drew.
What do you want, Nancy Drew?
Well, I wanted to talk to you about...
About the Hathorn house. Sit down. You drink tea?
Yes, of course. I didn't mean to lie
I already
to you,
had
Lauren.
tea, but thank you.
Yes, you did. You wanted to talk to me by any means, so here we are. So, what do you want to know?
My headphones are kind of being funky.
Is Luminous Infusions your shop?
Yes.
What do you do there? Just curious.
It's a tea room and modern apothecary. You know, before there was a pharmacist, the town relied on an herbalist to provide medicines for headaches and sickness and energy and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Interesting. Did Francis Tuttle teach you this?
No, I taught myself.
Oh, cool. What can you tell me about the history of the Hathorn house?
Built by Judge John Hathorn in 1695, the man flat out stole the land from the people he sentenced to death. Property has changed hands many times over the years, with Francis Tuttle being the most recent owner.
I really do appreciate you talking to me.
Are you done with your questions yet?
What were you doing 2 nights ago?
Why do you care? The house was burned a week ago.
Well, actually, there's something else I'm looking into as well.
I've almost had enough of your questions.
I've barely been asking you anything.
Have you looked for the will?
Of course, but I can't find it. Believe me, I've tried to find it, and now the judge has given me days to deliver or the town will take control. I don't have a copy, but I know one exists. Frances told me all the time that the Hathorn house and its grounds would be mine if something ever happened to her.
She knew that I would take care of this place better than anyone else.
What happens to you?
I won't be here anymore. But I have representation, a professional lawyer. Her name's Alicia Cole. She's helping me out.
Okay.
Look, Lauren, I apologize for approaching you like I did. It was wrong, and I should have known better.
How?
I appreciate you being straight with me.
We didn't lie to her.
I'm sorry.
I don't understand. We are an investigator.
I've been dealing with a lot lately.
So, I saw the ghost out in the cemetery.
The scarecrow?
Yeah, I've heard there were ghosts out here, but all I saw was that.
Their hand motions are so silly.
I've seen a lot of weird things. So far, I've yet to find one without a rational explanation.
Then there's nothing to talk about.
But why does everyone think there are ghosts out here?
A town this old is bound to have some unbelievable stories.
So you've seen one?
You don't live here. You wouldn't understand.
So you have?
I'm getting a little tired. I think we've talked enough, don't you?
Of course. Thanks for your time.
I kind of like Lauren. I think her design is cool. I think her style is cool.
Whoever is doing this, you're not frightening me away. Not possible. That's not possible.
Curse not the darkness.
It's not real. It's not.
Ooh. It's so scary.
Drew! What's going on? You weren't answering your phone.
Oh yeah, and the
What's
thunder and lightning. The thunder is really loud.
I saw it. Or her. I guess it could have been a him too. It was too confusing to really make out.
What?
What are you
No, it's
talking
clearly
about?
a woman.
The ghost, Deirdre. The ghost in the Hapworth house. The one you were talking about. I saw it.
Wow. Never thought you'd try to pull a joke like this. I underestimated you. This is a really good performance. Very un-Nancy Drew-like.
It's not a joke. Deirdre, I saw her. Didn't you want me to see it? Didn't you want me to look into it?
Well, yeah, but I didn't think for a second that you would. I guess I thought you'd go up there and find smoke and mirrors or whatever it is you do. You're saying it's real?
I don't know what I'm saying. I'm not used to being so freaked out.
Wait, you didn't leave my car out there, did you?
What? No. I've calmed down enough to drive back. It's outside.
Good. I could get you more chowder.
Don't think it'll help. I need answers.
Okay, so let's go through it.
I do find working in the street strangely calming. Okay. I don't know how to explain it, but I saw something.
I don't know what to tell you, Drew. It's as weird as moonchunk cheese ice cream and sandals with socks. But my instinct is
that the two are related. The fire and the ghosts.
Right. You're not buying Olivia's story that some coven of witches came here to unleash ghosts to take revenge by burning it down, though. Right?
Right, I think. It's unlikely anyway.
You really think what you saw was real?
It's worse than that. I think in order to know, I need to see it again, and you need to come with me tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay. And then we can plan road trips to find Bigfoot
Oh,
and
we
aliens and the
should.
Loch Ness Monster.
That'd be so fun.
Sounds fun to me. I found out something interesting. Warren Holt, did you know that Francis Tuttle had a will?
Judge Danforth never mentioned that.
Because they can't find it, they assume it doesn't exist.
So if it does exist, Lauren...
Why aren't these people having digital copies of these wills?
That lawyer, Alicia Cole, represents her.
Come on,
How's that working out
it's
for her?
There doesn't seem
it's the
to be much
21st century.
progress.
Come on.
Yeah, well, without a will, what could she really do?
It's been a long day. I think I'm just gonna call it a night.
You do look kinda... Well, maybe don't video chat with the boyfriend. At least not until you get the twigs out of your hair.
I appreciate your concern. Hey.
What? You want that chowder now? The offer expired.
I was going to say, we make a pretty good team.
See? That's proof right there. You are definitely hallucinating.
always an explanation. Gotta remember that.
What is the town of Greenwich, New York?
Sorry?
They have a witch on their emblem.
We won!
Really?
Sending you a pic. When can we expect payment?
That's a fire department logo. I said police.
Public safety. It's all the same. A technicality.
There's something I have to get off my chest. I saw a ghost.
Sorry, what?
This case. I've never seen anything like it. It felt real. I can't explain it.
What is it? What's wrong?
Hold on. Say no more. It just so happens that ghost hunting is our specialty.
Wait, what?
We're not passing on a chance like this. Be there before you know it.
Only if you really want to. Talk to you later.
Alright, sleepy time.
It scared me when I first played this.
Good morning, sunshine.
What time is it?
It's early. Hurry up, get dressed, and meet me downstairs. I have something to cheer you up.
Alright. Alright. I think that is a good stopping point for tonight. Like I said, this game is longer, much longer. It's probably the longest Nancy Drew game, honestly. This game, I'll probably play it in 3 parts rather than just 2. So a good 2-hour sesh. Yeah, and it's getting late and I need to go to bed. So, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Click the like button if you liked the stream. And click subscribe if you're not subscribed already. Turn on the notification bell by, turn on the notifications by clicking on the notification bell. So you can be notified the next time I go live. I'm thinking I'll probably go live on Tuesday. I think I'm off that day. I think I'm gonna take the day off, and you can stream on Tuesday for part 2. My socials are linked in the description if you're interested. And yeah, I think that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a magical evening. Bye-bye!